Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a hot minute since I did some makeup because my skin had a flare up, as it always does, and I've just not been feeling motivated really to do any makeup, so that's me being totally truthful with you. But since I finished doing the Charlotte Tilbury ones, I thought I would then do my Body Shop palettes. So I have 3 here, and I'm going to start off today using the Own Your Naturals one. So this is what the palette looks like, and we're just going to crack on. So first thing I'm going to do, it's a bit cool in here actually. I've got the window open, so you're going to hear noise, I'm afraid, because it gets really stuffy and gross in here if I don't. And it is, I think it's the back of 3 actually. I really wasn't well yesterday. I thought I was getting a bug or something. So I didn't sleep great and I got up pretty late. And I wasn't actually going to film anything, but here we are. So I'm going to use the only primer that I have from Body Shop. This is the Mattifying Insta Blur primer with vitamin E, suitable for all skin types. I feel like Body Shop actually is really underrated for their makeup. So I'm just gonna put this all over my face. Yeah, my wee brain is just not loving me right now with taking over the old thoughts. Okay, so, and I haven't actually washed yet my foundation brush from the Body Shop. Oh, we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to use my favourite brush anyway that I've been using for foundation for ages. This is the foundation buffing brush by the Body Shop, and it is brilliant. And I'm going to use their foundation, which is amazing. This is the Fresh Nude Foundation with SPF 15, and I have the shade 012 Bora Bora. So we're just going to put a little bit of that. In fact, I'll just put it straight onto the brush. And we shall pop it on. Oh, it's such a lovely foundation and it smells so nice. It's not like majorly scented, but it is slightly scented. But I'm getting the smell from it, and I don't, let me just put it on the back of my hand. Can we see? Yeah, slightly scented, but it's nice. Oh, I feel dizzy. I feel like I'm trying to stop myself going into full-on anxiety attack mode. Like I'm trying to contain it because I don't want to be having them. But I feel like up in my goddamn brain, it's wanting me to. You can see me getting red and just, I don't want it to happen, so I'm trying to. So I would say, oh, see this fucking ring light. I would say this is a light coverage, because, you know, it's just evened out my skin tone as such. But it's given that nice freshness to the look. Okay, so let's dive into the shadow. It doesn't have individual names, this just says Own Your Neutrals palette. So we're just gonna dive on in to the first colour, which is just like a lid sort of whitey shade. start us off with, and then I'm going to go into the next sort of shade up, which is just slightly more cream toned, and again I'm just dusting that over the lids. This is one of my best friend Emily's favourite palettes. She's in her early 50s. She's absolutely stunning, and there's no reason why she cannot wear shimmers, but she feels more comfortable these days wearing matte shadows and more neutral sort of tones. So she absolutely loves this palette, and I believe she, well, when I did body shop at home, which is how I have them, I believe she bought a few palettes for people's birthdays and Christmases. I'm just lowering the light there. I don't know how to describe when these feelings come over me to someone that hasn't ever been through it, but it's like a dread right there in your chest. And it's almost like the more I'm trying to fight not having the anxiety attack, my body's like hyping it up, you know. Okay, let's move on. So I am then, so the shades that I've used is this matte one here and this one, and I'm going to go down to one of these mattes, I think. And I'm just going to use this little angled MUA brush. And I'm just going to put that in my crease there. As I say, this is a really soft palette, so it's good for people that just want that natural makeup, and also good for beginners, I would say, because, you know, it's just so easy. And also it's £15 for this palette, I believe, still, and it's affordable, you know. And it blends like a dream. Like, they are blending so well considering my dry eyelids and that as well. Okay, so let's take a little smaller brush, and I'm going to go into the kind of mustardy brown toned, and I'm just going to sort of add that in. The palette's sitting on a gonna look glamorous to just change my bed and go back and sit on the sofa. And I'm also just going to run that just under there and slightly take it up, actually, because I really am quite liking that shade. It's starting to get cooler, the weather, though, and I'm super grateful for that. My partner's son had the cold, so I wasn't sure if I was maybe coming down with that. And when I get unwell, like ill, as in a cold, or feel dizzy, sore head, whatever the case may be, hold on a minute, that also kind of kicks off my anxiety as well, because my body's like, oh, she's not well, what's happening? I'm also pre-PMT, so that doesn't help the situation either. I really like that tone. It's so nice, and I like just how it's nicely blended there, and we're getting a nice round shape. You're probably looking at me thinking I look like I've got the start of a bruise coming or something. Ah, she's been pummeled. Oh, haven't I? But sometimes I do genuinely think I might have IBS, because yesterday, it started on Sunday, and it was like someone was twisting my guts, and then I was going to the toilet a lot, and then I'd feel better after the toilet, and then I'd have those pains again. And just looking it up, which you should never do, especially when you've got anxiety, I was just like, is that? But touch wood, today I'm okay so far. All I've had is some toast. Right, so I think I want to go into another of the matte shades. I'm just trying to find another brush. This is more, I'm calling it like a kind of mushroomy dark brown. I think this brush is maybe slightly too big actually for, but maybe it'll work. And I'm just slightly stamping and pressing that into that inner part of the lid. This is a angle brush, just says best angle brush on it. How is it the 1st of September tomorrow? Honest to God, it is just going so fast. The year, it's hard to believe that like it's literally been a year now since I was at college doing makeup, because like this time last year is when we were all, you know, going to be starting the course. Well, the course was supposed to start in the August, but because of COVID, obviously you had to hold off, so it was like September when we started. Okay, and for a lid colour, oh, it's, I don't know, you have the choice of, don't know how well this light's showing it, this shimmery pink, this one here, this kind of gold, and then you've got this kind of bronzy one, and I am not too sure what I'm thinking. I think since we're going for the natural look of it, I think I'm going to go for this light gold, which is actually more like a topper. And I'm going to take that just on my finger into that wee middle part, or the start of the middle part of the lid there. It is very much a topper, this shade, though it's not like the power behind it of a shadow. So if that's more what you're going for, just so that you've got that subtle hint and not too much. I mean, it's still super, super pretty. And then I'm going to go into the pink shade, which is more of a pinky sort of topper. And I'm just going to put that into the inner part of the eye. That's so nice. This is another reason that I wanted to start doing these kind of little series and stuff, because then it means that I'm using the palettes and items that I've got, because other than just using these the first time I got them, I haven't been using them, you know what I mean? That's so nice. So look how pretty that is. This ring light is awful. Let me just, I don't know whether if I put it up, can you see it better? It looks really nice. If I do say so myself. So it's just a nice subtle look where you're not feeling that it's too much. And then I am going to take this Colourpop liner in Get Paid, which is, oh, these are all starting to break, honest to God, like fall out the thing. And I'm just going to take that on the waterline there. Such a nice colour. Oh, we're shaking now to add into the bargain. See, so it's just a nice bronzed sort of tone. And then for mascara, I'm still using the Bare Minerals Lishtopia just now because that's the one that I have open. Unfortunately, the Body Shop mascara that I did have, I had to get rid of because it had been open for ages. Again, if you wanted to, you could go more dramatic, smoke it out more, put some liquid liner, do a wing, anything you want really. Add false lashes if that's your vibe. But I think it's just super nice. And then I'm going to use the Coconut Matte Bronzer. This is in 01. Comes with a little puff, but we won't be using that. On camera, it looks super duper light, but it's really not. And I actually just love... I'm going to tap the excess off of my hand. I just love a light bronze. I don't want to be, you know, orange or bronzed up to the gods, you know. It's very kickbacky as well, so I do recommend that if you get this bronzer, if Body Shop still do it, I also do recommend that you tap off the excess on your hand and make sure to take it down your neck. But I just love it. It just gives that subtle bit of colour without it being muddy. And then I also have the Coconut Bronze Glistening Glow Powder infused with coconut oil. They look like they're in the wee tins you get your shoe polish. Again, you've got the wee puff. And on this, you've got like the lighter side and then the glistening one. So what you could do is you could take the more bronzed side, if you like, and you could apply that over the top of where you've put your bronzer if you just wanted that little bit more with a glisten. And maybe just pop it over this part. And it's just giving you that nice sheen. And then if you go into the other side, which is more... I'm like this. Oh man. More the highlight, then you can just brush that on the top parts of your cheeks where you would normally put on your highlighter. And then it's just giving that nice subtle bit of glow to the face. Lovely. Okay, now I'm just going to dab that. I don't think, hold on a minute till I just check. Oh no, I don't think I do. No, I don't. I did have a Body Shop concealer, but I didn't like it, so I got rid of it. So for concealer, I don't know whether to just not bother actually. Right, we'll just leave it for this video. So I'm going to go in with this lip liner by Peggy Sage in the shade Mocha. This is a really hard pencil. The colour of my lips are going to be pretty mad, I guess. And then the only lipstick I have is this one in 101 Cairo Geranium, and this is the Colour Crush lipsticks, and it is a darkish colour. It looks plummy pink on there, but I saw Charlotte Crosby from Geordie Shore wearing this, and I thought it looked nice on her. So I got it, and it probably just doesn't go with this look, which I actually think it doesn't. It's too dark, but for the purpose of the first video, I wanted to use the only Body Shop that I had. But I'm going to take this Fenty Diamond Milk gloss, just run it over, and I was hoping it would tone it down a bit, but it actually hasn't, has it? But it's made it more of a gloss, so then it might be, hold on, let's just tone it down a wee bit. Such dryness under these lips. So yeah, I don't know, I mean, I think it is a nice lipstick, but I'm just like meh. And then to finish off, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Face Mist. Hopefully my mascara has dried. I just got a mouthful of that. Oh, I never put any blush on, did I? I don't have a blush by the Body Shop either, so I'm going to take one from this colour Matrix, which was in our kit for college, and I'm just going to take a wee bit of it on the cheeks, because I actually don't think I needed to add blush, but oh my actual good god, Julie, that is pigmented. Oh, I'm gonna have to go over with my foundation brush now and just sort of diffuse that in. Should I just leave it like that? Oh god. Have no fear, if you end up going a bit ham with it, just go back in with your foundation brush and just blend it in, she says. And there we are, finished. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button and subscribe for more. And as I said, oh gosh, that thing won't close. I'm going to be doing all 3 palettes. Let me know in the comments when you see this video, which is probably going to be, I don't know, it might even be at the end of September heading into October, because I'm so into the pre-recording. I think I'll just do one look from each palette, but you can let me know if you would want to see different looks from these palettes at all. And yes, this is it. As I say, I only use this because it is the only Body Shop lipstick that I do have. So I just wanted to use it for the first video. And what I'll do, like with my Charlotte Tilbury series, is I will do the other products off of camera, then we'll come on and we'll go into the shadows, because it's going to be the same products. So yeah, see you soon. Bye.